Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Noles will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner is brought down. First down here for this offense. And the quarterback keeps it here. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. He's running out of time here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Handoff in a single back formation. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Noles will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb, and they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
And there's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They get him down. The gain is to about the 12.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense...
Look out, a fake. Snap to the up man. And the trickery is rewarded. Good execution. It's a 1st down.
Hey, I understand going for it, I do. But, boy, that was a risk. When you're that close, why the fake punt? The runner had to go a couple yards just to get back to the line of scrimmage, whereas if you just line up and run it, you're a lot closer to the line to gain.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they get him down after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Ducks will bring their punt team onto the field. Money comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Montgomery. Good enough for 1st down yardage. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the single back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they can sell out and bring the pressure.
The pass rush closing in. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush. The Seminoles bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had a long drive going last time, but it stalled, looking to reach the end zone this possession. Bringing pressure. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
To throw, it's Murphy. Pressure is coming. Running through the tackle. Fires it to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Defense is coming after him. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? He hands it off from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got his man wide open.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I'll tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Hey, Chris, the threat of these receivers to the outside really did a nice job of opening up the interior. And the quarterback reads that, sees that he's got the post wide open to the tight end, makes a great throw for that touchdown.
And the the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Back to pass. It's Murphy. Tries the right with a quick throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Steps out at the 5. No touchdown, but important takeaway.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Going after, knocked right through. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. The Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it for a big gain. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
He's brought down, but not before they gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gain.
Tackle is made, but it's good for a first down to the 47. The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. Receiver makes the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a first and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Go.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Jackrabbit.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Steps out of bounds after a solid gain, which sets up a first and goal for the offense. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
You don't make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they draw within 4 at 14-10. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This one will be fair caught. This will likely be the last play of the half. He'll hand it off. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Knowles will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And they get the second half started with a running play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Murphy. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. The penalty backs him up. First and very long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he finds the running back in the flat. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The Ducks looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again. Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
That completion makes it second and medium. Oh, it's a reverse. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third and short now for the offense for the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Looking to pass. It's Murphy. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Yep, passing the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Second down and goal upcoming. Jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? They've got him again. Defense making it very tough down here on the goal line.
Boy, the offense goes with a jet sweep, and the defense is there. That is a tough play to defend, but give them credit for playing with discipline, especially with their eyes, not getting caught up, squeezing inside. They got to the outside and prevented that from being a big play.
The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. And they will claim the second half lead. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Here's a great example of the defensive line not fearing the run game. They know this offense, this situation, they've got to throw the ball. So pin those ears back and get after the quarterback.
The sure hands. It's Baker. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
The pocket breaking down. He finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Finally brought down, but the gain moves it to the 44.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. The Ducks keep the football on the move.
Easy. Double right.
Scanning the field. It's Murphy. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT puts him up 3. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain.
He's looking deep here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. Touchdown, Seminoles. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Went after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they'll bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Lets it fly to the wideout. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Florida State.
Because how about the safety here just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Looking to pass. It's Murphy. Fires it to the wideout. And this is caught. Could be an important 2-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out. It's Jones. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 23. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a deep completion. Picked off, a crucial turnover. He's got some room and some blockers here. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? To throw, it's Murphy. It's a quick grab. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's got Wood looking for the end zone. And they stopped him just short, but the defense really backed up now. It's first and goal.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Touchdown, Ducks. They jump in front here in the fourth. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that's a play you dream about as a defender. He gets penetration and times that hit up perfectly in the backfield.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The Noles with first and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. Will be first down and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And they cut into this lead now on third and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work, and he lofts it toward the sideline. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Ducks trying to cash in here in the red zone. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And the Salt were able to bring him down quickly. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The back's got it. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Back in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Murphy. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with a field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. They got to be precise and manage the clock wisely. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Second down, we're going to throw it. The sure hands. It's Johnson. Enough for a first down at the 37. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Johnson. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows
He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make the play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this...
Get the ball out there to your playmaker. The defensive coordinator went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback. Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safety.
Scoring. Third down. It's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is why you get the ball out there to your playmakers. Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he showed...
He'll take a deep shot.
Not just catching the pass, but also being prepared to do something with the football once you have it in your hands. And he shows he's...
He'll take a deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
At this point in the game, obvious situation. You're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Heads out of bounds after running for the first down and keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. The Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Here's the second down play. And he's back to throw again. They didn't complete on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.